Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Dudes Super Late Model Tour presented by the Dudes Broadcasting Network. Tonight we got some dudes lined up ready to go. Got about 8 to 10 drivers ready to let it eat, and we're going to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going to do a little dirt tracking, a little short tracking. You will see some slide jobs. You'll see some crossovers. These dudes will be slinging it all over each other. They just finished up qualifying right now. I'm looking down at the onboard cam of my man Lil Dude in the 04 carrying the onboard for us here, going live so I can keep up with where all these guys are at and what we're going to do here in terms of lap count and all that in stage racing. I'm waiting to see the qualifying order here. We got some heavy hitters stacked up in this field tonight. While I do wait for this, we're going to run down the quick race settings. Race length's going to be 50%, half of the normal distance we usually run. Tire wear maxed out 4%, or 4 times tire wear. May bring a little bit of strategy into play into stages. You'll see some guys coming down pit road. Stage racing, qualifying, damage on. Always use custom setups, of course. That is going to be your race settings that the dudes will be performing under tonight. I'm looking down at the qualifying order. Position number 1 is going to be held by the 76 of the hated dude. Country Racing and the number 4 machine is going to be starting outside of road number 1. Starting third is going to be the 66 of Too Slow Charlie. Fourth goes to the 36 of Hacks Trips. Fifth will be B staying in the 83. And then the outside of the 83 will be Chad and the 00 starting in position number 6. We're loading in right now. I just got the invite. It is time to go racing here, boys, at Charlotte. Let's do it. Thank you for joining us here tonight. It is go time. It is that time. It is green flag time. Here we come, 2 by 2 by 2. The dudes are stacked up off of turn number 4, waiting for the green to drop. It drops. We're green flag racing at Charlotte. Side by side through 1 and 2. The big time run by the number 4 of Country on the outside, but Hated drives back up to him, getting a shove from the 36. Off the initial green flag start, the number 4 of Country Racing is your leader, but he's under fire here. Got cars lined up. That's Hacks in the 36 on the outside, and here comes Chad and the 00 on the inside of him, looking for position number 3. Up front, we now have a battle for the lead. The 76 of Hated Dude on the inside. Country Racing to the outside. He scrubs the backstretch wall, but clears Hated Dude down through 3 and 4. Here comes the 36. They're 3 wide for position number 3. B2 trying to make his way up front. That's Chad and the 00 running in the 4th position. They're still 3 wide for 3rd. Once again, the 76 fires it off down there under the 4, but the 4 has the drive off of the corner to retain his lead. They're nose to tail down through 1 and 2. The 76 takes a peek again, maybe makes a touch of contact. Here we come, starts to drive through him. They're side by side at the start finish. Down through 1 and 2. It's time for the 76 to make his move, but no, the 4 battles back on the outside. Could this be the corner? There goes the 76. Slide job, slides up in front of the 4 and takes over the lead. New leader at the 76. Big time slider there. Not sure the 4 is very pleased with the move the 76 just slung on him. Here comes the 36, your 2nd place finisher last night at Taggart is now running in position number 3, and he's looking for more. Country. He's now settled into that 2nd running position. And the 36 of Hacks is heating him up for position number 2. 36 takes a peek, but the 00 of Chad is starting to battle back to his rear back bumper. Here we go. This is the battle for the position on the racetrack at the moment. They're almost 3 wide. B2 taking a peek. Chad and the 00 think better of it. Up front, the 76 starting to extend his lead here in stage number 1. Let me catch you a lap count here, boys and girls. 5 more times around Char-latte in stage number 1. Make it 4 more times. They're still 3 wide. They've been 3 wide for third since the green flag dropped. They're still 3 wide. Now here comes the 83. He's a short track ace trying to get around this 36, but the 36 is able to hold off Chad in the 00 as well as the 83. 3 more times around stage number 1 in Charlotte. It's a half a straightaway lead for your leader, the number 76 of Hated Dude, and might be about the same distance from the second and third place running cars right now. It's all about the 36 seeing if he can hold off that third position here in stage number 1. Let me make sure we get an accurate lap count here. There should be 2 to go, and coming to take the white flag. White flags in the air in stage number 1. The 76 is your leader. It looks like the 36 of Hax is going to be able to hang on to that third running position. The battle now is between the 00 of Chad and the 83 of Beastang for 4th. Looks like that is how we're going to bring them home. Green and white checkers in the air. Stage 1 goes to the 76. Alright. Write down your top 5 here. 76, Hated Dude. Position number 2, Country. Bringing it home third in the stage was Hax, followed by Chad and the 00 and Beastang in car number 83. Pretty entertaining stage number 1 there, and I can only imagine it's going to pick up from here. I'm following along the onboard cam of Lil Dude, who's currently running P last, but shout out to my man Lil Dude. This guy's 10 years old, running with the dudes. We got a couple takers on pit road as it stands. Charlie is running in that 8th position. Started in position number 3. I don't know if he went to the back or not. It's possible that he did, but the only people that are coming down pit road for service are your 6th through 9th place runners at the moment. Now Hax late pits from the 3rd position. Your top 2 stayed out on the racetrack. The front 2 rows both stayed on the racetrack, and everybody behind them came down pit road for service. Green flags waving in the air. We're stage 2 racing at Charlotte. Hated Dude trying to make it stick on the bottom. The 4 slides up the racetrack just a touch. Can he make it clear in the less preferred groove on the inside? Slides up again. Does the second slider. The 4's not having it this time. He keeps the pain into the right rear quarter panel of the 76. Does he sling it back up there? No, the 4's battling back on the outside. Side by side, wheel to wheel, here comes the 83. The 76, meanwhile, is going to be able to clear the 4 for the lead. New leader, the 76, and here comes the 83 of Beastang. They're side by side, wheel to wheel, 2 by 2 through the field. Oh, big time moment there. B2 shoves it down. Now they're 3 wide for second. Oh, and they're making contact. There's Chad on the bottom. We got 1 car in the outside wall down the front straightaway, but all the dudes hang on to it. Country hangs on to that 2nd position. Your leader scrubs the outside wall down the back straightaway, and here comes Hags looking for position number 2. He's inside of Country in the 4. Oh, Country comes down on them, making a little bit of contact. Hags drives it off in there deep, but Country's going to keep it steady on the outside wall. And your leader, Hated Dude, gets in the wall down the back straightaway. They're 3 wide for the lead almost. Here comes Hax out of nowhere on the bottom. Can he make it stick? He drives it off in there deep, looking for a slide job. No, they're 3 wide again for the lead. Hated Dude somehow retains his lead in the 76. He's been leading the whole thing, and somehow he's still leading now after that absolute insanity that just took place there on that last lap. This is stage 2, boys and girls. I mean, can we ride around, maybe take some laps off? No, we cannot. The 76 is in the wall. Here comes the 36, slides up in front of him for the lead, but the crossover move by the Hated Dude. They're wheel to wheel at the start finish, making a little bit of contact out through 1 and 2. Hated Dude inside, looking to slide up in front of the 36. 36 has the drive off of turn number 2 in that preferred groove. He might be able to retain this lead here. The number 76 of Hated Dude continues to take a peek, but he has lost his lead. New leader, the 36 of Hax. What I'm watching right now is that 83 machine. He is a bad dude on the short tracks. Oh, Hated Dude flies it off down in there just a touch, makes contact with your leader. Now they're side by side down through 1 and 2 again. The 36 car of Hax continues to maintain the lead that he has just taken over from the 76. 76 has been your leader from the green flag, but Hax continues to roll, running in that middle groove. We'll probably get the run off of turn number 2 here, and he continues to be your leader. Meanwhile, the 83 just watching what's going on here, trying to set himself up for stage number 3. And what we've realized here recently running these short tracks, you kind of want to fire off in that outside of row number 1 when stage 2 comes. So there could be a little bit of strategy played. The second place runner is definitely the preferred groove when stage 3 rolls around, and I wouldn't be surprised if the 76 is going to be content to fall here in position number 2 when this stage ends. Meanwhile, I'll look down here, get us an accurate lap count. It's going to be 2 more to go. This is the white flag in stage number 2. The 36 of Hacks is your leader. The 76 of Hated Dude wanting to hang on to position number 2 for the stage 3 fire off. 2 more corners around in stage number 2 at Charlotte. Off of turn number 4. Stage 2 goes to the 36. Hacks finished stage number 1 in that 3rd running position and ended up winning stage number 2. Fired off 3rd there. Big time move for him in stage 2. Your 3rd place runner there was B2 in the 83 B-Stang, followed by Tex and Chad, I believe. Here was your top 5 in stage number 2. I'm going to look down here, see if there's any takers on pit road. It does not look like it at this moment. We got about 10 seconds, 15 seconds till these guys roll through 3 and 4 for the last time, take the 1 to go before they can come down. Now we do have a couple of takers, it looks like, but it starts with the 5th place runner of that dude in the 00. He wants some service. Country Racing running in 6th, and the 8th place runner of Charlie also is electing to come down pit road at the moment. I believe that is how it is shaking out. Your top 4 stayed on the racetrack, and that is how they line up. Your stage 1 winner of Hacks is in the inside lane, followed by the 76 on the outside. Green flags in the air in stage number 3. Let's do it, dudes. Watch out for this 83 to make a move in this stage. He's been saving something. Oh, there was contact between the front 2 rows. The 76 of Hated Dude battles back on the outside. They're side by side, wheel to wheel. Give the lap to the 36, but barely. Hated Dude with a big time drive in the 76 machine on that preferred outside groove. He's looking to take this lead away for sure. 36 trying to hang on, barely. No, new leader, the 76. Here comes the 83 machine taking a peek to the inside of the 36 of Hacks. Thinks better of it, falls in line, but he's looking to make moves and make moves now. The top 3 have a little bit of a breakaway, make it 3 car lengths between the top 3 and the 4th through 8th runners. Here comes the 36, takes a look to the inside of the Hated Dude one more time. Hated Dude still has a drive off and retains his lead down the back straightaway. 83 just watching ever so closely, waiting for something to happen between these front 2 runners. They've been all over each other, giving it, throwing the kitchen sink at the boys. Now the 83 takes a look off of turn number 2, thinks better of it, falls back in the tire tracks of the 36, running in position number 2. Oh, and there's a little bit of contact. 36 slides up into the 76, but the 76 hangs on to the lead. That gives the opportunity of the 83 to take a peek below the 2nd place runner of Hacks, but no. Your top 3 continues to be the same as we have ran here in stage number 3. Oh, little dude's around. I'm looking on the onboard. Single car incident. I think he held on to it here. Going to give you an accurate lap count. Let's see. It should be 10 to go. 10 more times around Charlotte. Now the 36 takes a peek to the outside, trying to get in that more desirable middle to upper groove here around these short tracks. It's just no man's land down there on the bottom. You can't make it stick, can't make it eat. And that's why the 76 has been able to hold off this lead. But now you could throw a blanket over the top 3 right now. Oh, here comes the 36. He's almost in that outside preferred groove and gets whipped just a touch by the 76. Hated Dude continues to be your leader off of turn number 4 9 more times. The 76 has to be extremely careful here. Do not let that 36 get to his outside. Put it on that right rear quarter panel. Get in that more desirable middle groove. The 36 slides it down off in there, makes contact with the left rear of the 76, but he is still holding strong. They're side by side, wheel to wheel off of turn number 4, but the 76 still makes it stick on the outside. 8 more times. Here comes the 36 battling back. He's not done getting into the 76. Here we go. Wheel to wheel. 5 more times around Charlotte. Oh, the 76 makes contact with the wall down the back straightaway. Is this a 36 opportunity? No, they're almost 3 wide. Here comes 83 taking a peek to the inside of the 36. He thinks better of it. This is the 36 moment. He slides up in front of him. Slide job. Slides up in front of the 76. Here comes the 83 out of nowhere. There he goes. They're 3 wide for the lead. Coming to take the 4 to go. And there goes Hacks. He's B2 into the outside wall. Make contact with the 76. Let me get back to your lead here. Oh, this is madness now. 2 through 4 have been all over each other. And now that gives the opportunity for the 36 to drive away here. I'm going to get an accurate lap count for you. 2 more times around Charlotte. The 36 is loving where he is sitting at the moment. Down through 3 and 4 we rolled. That was an unreal drive by these guys up front. White flags in the air. 1 more time around Charlotte. The 36 is your leader. B2 running in position number 2, followed by the hated dude. Those 3 were going absolutely at it. They were 3 wide for the lead, but all that counts now is off of turn number 4. Checker flags in the air. It's waving over the 36. Hacks trip, pay to man. Come on. Wow. Just another night with the dudes, boys and girls. Get used to it. Not a single caution flew. They hung on to it. They were rubbing and racing all race long from the time the initial green flag dropped, and just put on a show. I know, I enjoyed that. That was pretty dang cool, if you ask me. Let me see here. I'm going to try to get your top 3 finishers in here. I need to write down the final stage. That might help me. Hacks, your stage 2 winner, ended up bringing it home in stage 3 as well. B Stang finished in position number 2, and rounding up out the podium was hated dude in the 76. We're going to take a peek at these lap times, see how fast these boys were going. Anything in the 2s is extremely fast. Oh, there's a 21, 27, 26. We had one really fast one that I think backed out real quick there, but there is your results here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'm going to back out here and send out some invites, have a chat with the boys that ultimately put on the show there at the end in stage 3. They finished 1, 2, 3, and I can't wait to talk to them here. I apologize for the blue screen. I'm going to send out some invites. Invites are out. Waiting to be joined up here in the booth and talk to these guys about how that all shook out there at Charlotte. That was really fun to watch. We got your winner, Hacks Trips, and the 36 has joined. Waiting on these other guys to join, and we'll have a talk with the dudes here that just put on that show that we just witnessed at Charlotte. That was awesome.
What a damn race.
Looks like we have your podium finishers. They are all in here right now. That was madness. Slider crossies. There were sliders all over the place. Charlotte, we are going to start with your 3rd place finisher, the hated dude. Fired off in position number 1. Brought it home in 3rd. That was an up and down roller coaster of your night there, 76, huh, bud? Just talk to me about it.
Dude, I don't know, man. I went in, made a couple changes beforehand because Charlotte's been the worst track. Charlotte, Richmond, and Bristol are my 3 worst tracks. I went in, made a few changes. Man, I didn't run nothing worse than a 260 the whole race.
Come on!
As soon as I made the changes, bro, I started running a 213, qualified with a 248. First stage, run a 215. Man, I was on it. Second stage, I kind of lined it up. You know, obviously, y'all can probably tell that I ain't stupid. I wanted to finish second.
I called your bluff on that 76. I was all over you.
Oh, yeah, and then, you know, Hacks pitted. The smart move on his end. Worked his way back up through the field. Give him props on that, and I just couldn't hold him off there at the end.
Really? I didn't know. So the leader came down pit road and ended up working his way back up through there. What was the strategy? Who? It seemed like the top 4 or 5 runners all night never came down. Who actually ended up coming down and getting service on pit road?
I did, Hags.
You did or did not?
I did.
Okay, I thought you went down. I know there at one point I seen like 6 through 9 go in the pits there.
Right.
You know, and a couple other ones up in the Shane went. He was like 4th. That moved B up out of 5th place. He started where he finished, or finished where he started the first stage. But
did you ever come down Hagwood there in the 76?
Absolutely not.
No, sir.
If I did, if I would have hacked Bud, you wouldn't have had a shot, son. But you gave it a hell of a run, because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was tapping the brakes, trying to get you to get sideways. It happened once. Got y'all a little squirrely behind me. I pulled about a car length, but man, my tires were shot.
That was exactly about to be my next question. You never came down in the 76. How bad was the fall off there at Charlotte on that 4 times worth 50%er?
I'd say about a 10th. I started running, you know, about 3s, 2 90s and 3s, and I was, like I said, the whole race up until 15 to go there, that last stage. I should have pitted on the first stage when I won, and I don't know. I didn't look at the tire percentage, but I'd say I lost about a 10th.
Yeah, I'm looking down here. You are correct. Stage 1 did go indeed to the 76. Just talk to me about how you fired off there and how you were trying to position yourself for the rest of the race in 2 and 3 after you won stage number 1.
In the stage race, man, since we've been doing it this season, I just try to, the first stage, man, fire off hard, give it all I got, just to see what, you know, see if I can hang with the best of them, because I know there's some fast ones out there, and I was on P1 and took it from there.
Yeah, you actually put a half a straight on the field. Now that I think about it, then there in stage 1, you kind of walked a dog on them. Ended up bringing her home in position number 3, the 76 of the hated dude.
I'm going to shame myself.
Oh no, he's going to self-shame real quick.
Repeated last night, brother. Repeated last night. Won the half a straightaway, go straightaway the first stage, and decent second stage, third stage. Tires went away at the end. Fucked myself at the end.
Well, man, how they determine the payouts is indeed decided by the stage 3 finish, and you brought her home in position number 3. Congratulations on the podium finish. Thank you for the entertainment, man. That was awesome. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Charlie snuck his ass up in there too. He about got me.
Get your ass out of here, son.
Nowhere, son.
That was your stage, or your position number 3 finisher, rounding out the podium. Now we're going to talk with your second place finisher. Let me cycle through here to the 83 machine. There we are. We are here. Last time I talked to him, it was in victory lane. This time it is after finishing in that second position, B2. Nice to be able to chat with you again here, buddy. That was a pretty good run. You brought it out of nowhere there in stage 3.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run. I made a throttle sensitivity change before I started tonight, so played a role there. So
all right, let me write that down. Throttle sensi change.
Yeah, I wasn't as fast as I should have been, but it was, all in all, good run, man. I can't complain. 5th to 3rd or 5th to 2nd. That's hard to do at a short track.
You're telling me, man, starting in that less preferred groove on the inside, anytime you're on the inside here at these short tracks, it's somewhat of a death wish. Driving that thing from 5th to the 2nd place position was definitely impressive. I saw you coming on strong there in stage 3. I want to say stage number 2, I got you down as finishing in 3rd position, and once you fired off in 3rd there in stage 3, you were making your presence felt.
Yeah, I was within striking distance there, but them fellows out front run a good race, and I mean, there wasn't much I could do. I didn't get tires the whole race either, so I was on the edge there at the end. So
they're halfway through stage 3. Y'all were, in my view, it looked like y'all were 3 wide for the lead on 2 separate occasions. How crazy was that battle for the lead there in the closing laps in stage 3?
It was intense. It was fun battling these fellas, like always, you know.
Just another night.
Just another night in the dudes.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Well, B2, that 83 machine, they knew he was there. You put on a hell of a drive starting from position number 5 all the way up to the second finishing position. Thank you for putting on a show. I know I had a lot of fun watching it, and I always have a lot of fun watching you, dude. Thanks for joining us up here, bud.
Appreciate it, AJ.
You got it, brother. Now we will talk to your winner, the 36 machine. Let me get down through here. There it is. That's your race car that is currently sitting in victory lane at Char-latte. Talk to me, man. Night 2 with the dudes, and you're taking checker flags. Pretty impressive.
Oh man, that was such a good run. That was fun as hell.
I'm not sure who had more fun, me or you guys, but stage number 1, I got you finishing in 3rd, and then you ended up driving your way to the front in stage 2 and never looked back after that. Just talk to me about the mid portion of the run and how you were able to make your ground, make them gains, get up to the lead, and ultimately hang on to it for the checker flag.
First stage, the car was honestly terrible. I mean, I was pushing and everything. Hold on one second.
Your victory laner giving me the 1 second hold on.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was about to be your ass, son. Don't hit me with that 1 second. But yeah, as we were talking earlier, it sounded like you were actually one of the guys who did come down for tires. If you did, would you take right sides and then ended up driving your way through the field? Where'd you end up cycling out when you came down pit road?
What it was the first stage was I was pushing so bad, so I was like, I gotta make an adjustment. Like, there's no way I can drive this like it is. So I had a second of damage, and then I lowered my wedge a little bit, and then I took all 4 tires. I just took all 4. Then I was on the high side the whole second stage, and I don't even know what happened. I just went around everybody. It felt like, and then Hagwood, he was pushing. It seemed like to me, he was hitting the wall like every lap. I was like, dang.
It was an absolute mission that the 36 machine was on. Where did you qualify? I didn't exactly get the qualifying order. Or where did you
started 4th.
Started 4th, okay. And then brought it home 3rd in stage number 1. Just talk to me about your experience so far and what you think rolling with these boys. You've positioned number 2 last night in the Big T Fitty at Taggart, and brought her home in the highest paying position number 1. Took the checker flag tonight. Talk to me about it, bud.
Yeah, man, it's fun running with these guys. I can't wait to do it more. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
You're telling me, dude, I was standing everywhere, knocking stuff over, just watching you guys. It looked like y'all were 3 wide for the lead there a couple times in, like, halfway through stage 3, coming down in the closing laps. Talk to me about the battle for the lead that you ended up hanging on to, and that set sail and got you that checker flag.
I thought I was going into the wall. I'm like, here it is. I'm like, I'm jumping. But no, actually, the 3 wide didn't go that bad. I didn't think. Like, I mean, we all didn't. I don't think we touched it.
It happened twice, from what I could see. It almost looked like y'all were 3 twice for the lead. Between you, the 83 and the 76. Well, it's possible, but it was absolute insanity. I don't know how you brought it home in that lead spot, but you did. Boys and girls, your winner tonight here at Char-latte, the 36 machine of hacks, the newcomer making his presence felt. I love it. I love that you're in the lead. Thank you for joining us Thank you for joining us up here in the booth here, buddy. Appreciate it, and I love watching you. Can't wait to get after it with you on the racetrack.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You got it. That was your top 3 podium finishers here tonight, boys and girls. That was the dirt track at Charlotte, and it produced all the racing we wanted, and then some. Guys battling for position 2 and 3 wide all through the field, and then 3 wide for the lead there at the end, and ended up with the 36 machine of hacks taking home the checkered flag. He's making his presence felt, and I'm going to have to get after it with him and all the rest of these dudes here. Our next league race is coming up Tuesday night. Big time drive. We're going to Texas, another short track, somewhat of a sister track to what you just witnessed here tonight. And we'll have double the field and pretty much double the action of what you just saw. Should be about the same product. And I cannot wait. I just hope I qualify somewhere near the front, because if not, you're going to have to earn that track position, because as we saw tonight, track position was everything. I hope y'all enjoyed the Char-latte 50 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway as much as I did here tonight. Thank you, boys and girls, for tuning into the Dudes Broadcasting Network. We're trying to roll out these videos as much as we can and showcase how talented these guys actually are, and I think you're getting a pretty good understanding of that. Once again, we'll be going live Tuesday night, league race number 2 of season number 2. Chad won night number 1 at Bristol last Tuesday, and we're going to Texas. He is your points leader, and we'll go try to run down that 00. Once again, thank you all for joining us. This has been a presentation of the Dudes Broadcasting Network from Charlotte Motor Speedway. I've been your host, AJ, signing off for tonight. Who knows, might even fire another one back at you here in a little bit. Good night.